guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. I know why you guys are here. It is obviously because you are stressed or run down, or you're a little bit anxious and you just want to know how to overcome it, or you're just here because you want to hear my voice. Either or, one of the two. I just had acupuncture, so I am feeling very zen. I feel like every time I get it, I just come out of there like, oh my god, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm literally so calm, nothing could even get to me right now if it tried. If you've never tried acupuncture, I really highly recommend it. I get it a lot for like pain in my muscles or stress and anxiety. They do like mind stuff, acne, like literally everything. So again, you are obviously here because you're feeling stressed or anxious. It might be exam time, you might be crazy at work. So I wanted to make a video specifically for this topic. We live in a world where it's so easy to just get stressed, and like it's so easy to be stressed. You could be driving the car and someone might honk at you or something. There is always something that can make you stressed throughout the day, and these are kind of the things I do on a bad day if I'm really stressed and I literally just can't control it. There are some little things that I do, like my breathing exercises if I am feeling stressed and I'm not at home and I can't do the following things, but I will get to that soon. Firstly, I wanted to address that little person that we just talk to in our heads, or I seem to do all the time. I find myself actually arguing with the person in my head. I'm like, honestly, why are you thinking about that? That's not even a problem. And then my head's like, because girl, this is a problem. I'm gonna make it a problem. It's like this bitchy twin of mine that is just like trying to ruin my life all the time, and I'm just not here for it. So I wanna tell you guys ways to overcome that bitch in your head that just doesn't seem to leave as much as you want her to, or just that feeling of tightness in your body. Because I know that I feel a lot of tightness. I get a lot of tightness in my neck. I clench my jaw when I'm stressed. Like, there's a lot of things that you will find that you do after this video that you do when you're stressed, and it's easy to pick it up. It's easy to come face to face with the devil and actually overcome it instead of just like sweeping it to the side. Another thing I wanted to chat about is like talking about how you feel. This is a massive one that I like try to stress to everyone I love and everyone around me, because I know it can be really hard to talk about how you feel. Sometimes I don't talk about how I feel, but when I do, I feel so much better. This is what I say to like people around me. I'm always like, think of a bottle and think of like an empty bottle, and then think of another bottle of water as your emotions, and you're pouring a little bit in when you're stressed or when something's bothering you, you pour it in. And then if you don't pour it out after you pour it in, or tell someone, in other words, it is just going to keep filling up and filling up, and one day it'll explode, and that's when you will have a mental breakdown, or you would just be so stressed that your body can't handle it. And stress does like lead to other really hectic things. Anyway, let's get straight into this video, and I will let you guys know how I overcome stress, anxiety, all that fun but not so fun stuff. So firstly, I find that if I disconnect from this bad boy, it helps me so much. Like, I can't even tell you how much these things must affect with our heads without us even knowing. Like, subconsciously it would just fuck with our heads. Not gonna lie, if I don't touch my phone in the morning, I feel like my morning is good. If I touch my phone, if I'm searching for emails, if I'm like looking at things, I feel instantly stressed because I'm like, oh my god, there's so many emails here. Oh my god, there's a pretty girl on my feed. Like, what am I gonna do? There's just so much shit that this thing does to us, and it's like proven that it is addictive in the form that you want to know what everyone else is up to, and everybody is having a good day on Instagram. Like, let's be serious, no one's having bad days on Instagram, and if you're having a bad day and you check that everyone else is having a good day, it's like to disconnect and put your phone down. I think it's honestly one of the most important things to do, second from breathing, because breathing is my like savior. Next is something that I find so bloody helpful, is breathing. I feel like we can get caught up in taking shallow breaths, and by shallow breaths I mean really chesty breaths, like instead of into your stomach breaths. And that is what I'm focusing on big time at the moment, because I know I take these little shallow breaths and like after 5 minutes I'm like yawning because I don't have enough oxygen in my brain, and I'm like and I feel like that stresses me out in itself, just not breathing properly. So that's a biggie. Sorry, I keep talking with my hands. I always talk with my hands. If you are not at home, this is just a simple one that I do. It's just like let's take 3 breaths right now, because I'm gonna be like your little Apple Watch if you have one, and I'm gonna remind you to breathe. Okay, so in through your nose, hold it for about 5 seconds, and then push it out from your tummy. So use your abs to push the air out. Ready, set, go. Perfect. I hope you did that with me, because otherwise I look like the biggest dickhead right now. I don't even care. It kind of goes hand in hand with the breathing. You can like have a good stretch, like just literally stretch out your arms, open your like chest up, your lungs, let a bit of air in. It always just feels so good if your body's like nice and loose. Unclench your jaw, de-tightening your body, untightening your body. Wow, I really am relaxed. I'm like, woo. I filmed like little bits of things that I do in the next few bits, because I just wanted to make this video like kind of appealing. So wait for that. Generally look after yourself, like as silly as that sounds. You just want to focus on yourself, your mind, not thinking too much, just focusing on yourself and what you're doing. At the end of the day, you're here by yourself. You've got people around you, but you just really do have to look after yourself. And the more you self-love, the more you look after yourself, the better you're gonna feel. This video is not at all me bullshitting. This is the stuff that I really actually do when I'm stressed or feeling anxious. And I wanted to share it with you guys so that you could maybe do it. It does help me, especially like going to the beach or having a bath. Those 2 things are like my saviors when it comes to feeling better. And breathing, like, whoa, that is a big one. Chances are, if I am feeling stressed or anxious, you will find me somewhere where there's nature, like a beach or like a forest, like a nice walk, something of the like. I feel like nature just calms your soul and grounds you. If I'm really finding it hard to relax, I will take my stress relief tablets. They are completely natural. I got these from my skin place and they really do help. And then I will chuck on some relaxing music and a candle, because I feel like candles make everything better. I then take my essential oil and put a little tap of it in my bath and bathe myself in lavender. Lavender's super relaxing. And then I will take my Frank Bod body scrubs. It smells so delicious and is super smooth and hydrating, but it still rubs off the dead skin at the same time. So I just love to look after myself when I'm feeling this way, and I feel like loving myself and shaving my legs and scrubbing my skin, putting a tan on, washing my hair, just doing self-love things really help me when I'm feeling a little bit down. Bathing my skin in just like hydrating things, just like honestly just really looking after yourself in the most basic ways possible. And you'd be surprised at how much it actually relaxes you when you really start to care about like your self-love. And if you love yourself, then what else matters really? But yeah, then I will put a face mask on and sit down, watch a movie and relax for the rest of the night. And that really there is my self-love slash stress routine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you. These are honestly just the things I do to de-stress, and it's not every day that I can do all of these things, but if I'm just breathing or if I'm just doing something, it does help. And I think, yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. Don't forget, if you liked this video, to share it, like it, comment below if you tried these techniques out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and if you want to see more. Bye guys!
Wait, I literally can't wait to watch it. When putting your foot into a bath is a hard task.
It's perfect. I'm feeling anxiety.
That makes you really sappy.
The pointed toe is killing me.
I like sausages with some chard on it. How do you make a leg look less like a sausage?